This one cracks me up. I had to talk about this here. Jason Reitman full on trolling the 2016 Ghostbuster reboot. Full on trolling the Ghostbusters 2016 reboot. Here it says, Jason Reitman's Ghostbusters promo poster says, you know who to call. Yeah. You know who to call. You know it, right? Because if you recall, I don't know if I should ultimately have to explain this, but if you recall, the 2016 abomination of a film decided it wanted to drop or wanted to differentiate itself from Ghostbusters by trying to say, it's Ghostbusters, answer the call. But then the question became, who called? Who freaking called? No one's calling. You busted one ghost in the movie, and then you let it go when it killed Bill Murray. No one's calling you. I mean, if you really think about that, in that whole movie, they busted one ghost, and it killed Bill Murray. That's Paul Feig subverting expectations once again, ladies and gentlemen. But it's true. It's true. That's what they did. So now this movie is coming out, and we know it's going to differentiate itself. It's going to distance itself from the 2016 movie. They know this, right? We know this. And they put it out in this way that's going to anger so many Ghostbuster 2016 fans. You know, the 8 of them. This is the teaser poster here. Summer 2020. You know who to call. Damn right I know who to call, mofo. Damn right I know who to call. I'm going to be calling the Ghostbusters. None of that lame-ass reboot shit. I want the real Ghostbusters. Now, I still think that even though this particular story is not going to be in New York City, it's going to be taking place after Ghostbusters predominantly falls, which the way they're setting it up, the way that they've got the movie focusing on kind of a family, right? A young girl, her slightly older brother played by Finn Wolfhard. This is, what they're planning to do is clearly make it more about the kids. And like I said before, I think Jason Reitman's own experience growing up with Ghostbusters, he's coming at it from that perspective. So that's the story he's going to tell. And I think it's probably going to be, something to do with Egon and the family, Egon's family, maybe Egon's granddaughter. And then Ray's going to still be around, but the Ghostbusters as a whole is going to be probably pretty, as a business, is going to be toasted. And now they have to, basically kind of come back together and reboot the brand and save a small town for some ghosts and take it out of the big city. Could be interesting. Could be fascinating. I think that ultimately Reitman knows what he's doing, and he knows that he's going to tell the story well. And again, full confidence in him on that particular front. And I like the fact here that it's trolling, that it says, you know who to call. Not Paul Feig's movie. And that is great that they're calling it out, that they're setting up that they're distancing themselves, because the last thing they want to do is to have that really terrible cross promotion, right? The movie came out 3 years ago in a couple months. And by the time this movie comes out, it will be 4 years since the release of that last one. But it's not like people on the internet, people on Twitter and social media aren't going to continuously remind you that the last one was actually not that bad, you guys. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a movie, right? I mean, like Kate McKinnon was funny. Yeah. Was she? I mean, all things considered, I don't find Leslie Jones to be that funny at all, but she had the best parts of that whole movie because she at least brought it. Kate McKinnon was just like, hey guys, put a camera at me. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And then Paul Feig's like, all right, let it run for like 20 minutes and we'll just edit it together later on. We'll fix it in post. That's what happened. That's what happened here. But look, this is a good treat. This is a good troll. The question then becomes, how much are other people going to really get pissy at this? And that's what I'm waiting for, is the salt from the 2016 fans, because if there were as many of you as you try to claim there are, people would have actually come and seen the movie.